morning. It's Grandma Roseanne and it's Sunday morning and we are going to make an Egg McMuffin that's going to put McDonald's to shame. Oh, it's going to be so good. So I got a little head start on you here. I'm frying up some bacon and I'm going to make it pretty crisp because we like it very crispy. The only thing I do that you might not do is I hit the pan before I start cooking with a little bit of olive oil, just to kind of loosen it up a little bit so when the bacon gets in there it doesn't stick. Along with this great breakfast we're going to have, I had a question. I couldn't decide. Did we want grapefruit off of our grapefruit tree or oranges off of our orange tree? We're going to have one or the other for juice, but I'm not quite sure which one yet. But isn't it beautiful when you can go out to your tree and pick that fresh fruit? Oh, there's nothing better. Okay, my bacon's done. Never, ever, 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 never, ever, never, ever throw away the bacon grease. Oh my gosh, it is so much flavor in there. I use it for so many things when I'm cooking. If I'm making spaghetti sauce, actually, as I'm browning the ground beef, I brown it in some of the bacon grease. If I'm going to be doing any kind of a beef stew, let's say, for example, I would use some of this grease in order to brown that meat. Oh, it's so flavorful. Please don't ever throw it away. Put it in a mason jar, stick it in the refrigerator, and it's perfect. Now, as I'm getting ready to fry the eggs, I'm just going to put a little bit of butter in there. And these eggs came from our chickens. Oh, it's so cool. Now this portion, you don't have to do it this way, obviously, but I like the cheese that I'm using to be melted. I don't want a piece of cheese on top of it. So what I did is I toasted just the bottom halves of the English muffin. I'm using Monterey Jack cheese because it melts so nicely and it's a very mild flavored cheese. So I'm going to put that on the bread, the muffin, and I'm going to stick it in the broiler just until it melts, just a couple minutes. And while that cheese is melting, I started toasting the top halves of the buns, and I'm ready to fry the eggs. Am I making this more complicated than it needs to be? Well, maybe, but it's going to be really good. Now this part is important. If you break an egg yolk while you're frying it, you have to start over. This is called season as you go. A little bit of salt and pepper. While my eggs are frying, I'll tell you a funny little story. My husband never, ever, 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 ever could flip an egg. Just could not do it. He would break them. He was so frustrated. Then one day, our 8-year-old grandson came over and he said, I'm going to make breakfast for you, but do you want eggs? And we said, yeah, that would be great. And he flipped them like a pro, and my husband just went, phew. I give up. It was funny. Obviously, a nonstick pan is going to help you here considerably. Now the flip. We have our bottom with the cheese. Now comes the perfect egg. And then the very crispy, beautiful bacon. Just like that. And the top. There. So I'm going to do the taste test right here, simply because I'm doing a lot of cooking today and my entire counters are completely full. So here goes. Are you ready? Because I am. Oh, I would do a happy dance if I knew how to do one right now. So delicious. So we're going to enjoy our breakfast. Please come back, hit subscribe, hit the like button. Come again and again and again and again because I love cooking with you. Thank you. Please come back whenever you would like. You are always welcome. Bye. Oh, this is good.